Today we're going to be looking at the two clauses, the independent and the dependent clause. In the independent clause, it actually is a complete thought and can stand alone as a sentence. In other words, it's complete and self-explanatory. The dependent clause, on the other hand, it has no complete meaning unless it's combined with the independent clause. In other words, it cannot stand by itself and needs the help of another clause to make complete sense. Let's look at these two sentences here to understand the difference between an independent and a dependent clause. If you look at the second sentence, it says we have an umbrella because it is raining. So what is the independent clause is actually we have an umbrella because it is totally independent. It actually stands by itself and does not need anything else to explain or to add to that particular sentence. Because it is raining cannot stand by itself. It does not make any sense. Okay. At the same time, it does have an it, that is the subject, and an is raining, that is your verb. So it is a clause, but it cannot stand by itself. So this becomes a dependent clause because it needs the independent clause, that is we have an umbrella. It needs that to actually stand by itself. The subordinate clause is divided into Noun clause, adjective clause and adverb clause. Let's look at each of them in detail. A noun clause is a subordinate clause which is used as a noun. Now let's look at the sentence, I know that she left for dance class in the morning. Your main clause is I know. Okay, I know. It makes perfect sense. That she left for dance class in the morning is your noun clause and it is your subordinate clause. Now, why does this become your noun clause? You are going to be asking the question what. For example, I know what. I know what? And does it answer to the question what? I know that she left for dance classes in the morning. If it answers to the question what, then definitely it becomes your noun clause. Here are some examples of noun clauses with the WH words. The who, the where, why, when and who. So they wanted to know who I was. Okay, whenever you have the WH words, you know it is a noun clause. They wanted to know what. If you notice, all these clauses answer to the question what. Now here you have noun clauses with that. I think that Bob will come. So what do I think? I think that Bob will come. Okay, I know that you are hungry. What do I know? I know what? That you are hungry. So this also answers to what. You have noun clauses with if and whether. Now, if you look at this sentence, the teacher wants to know if the students understood the formula. So the teacher wants to know what. So here, you can have an if. So it's not just that and all the WH words, but it's also if and whether. To simplify this even further, let me sum it up for you that a noun clause actually acts as a noun. It's as simple as that. Now, the two questions that you're going to be using to actually identify whether it's a noun clause or any other clause, you're going to be using the words who and what, especially what. So if you look at the sentences, there are three sentences here on the board. I wonder how long we should wait here. You're going to be asking the question, I wonder what. I wonder what? I wonder how long we should wait here. So it's answering the question to what. I wonder what. What am I wondering? The second one is, do you know what the weather will be? So do you know what the weather will be is answering to again what. Do you know what? Okay. So this is answering to another. So your the WH questions here, how. These are words that will tell you exactly what kind of clause it is. But it has to answer to the question what. Do you know what? In the third one, choose a gift for whomever you want. Now choose a gift for what is not answering the question. So it is a who. Choose a gift for who? Whoever you want. Whomever you want. Okay, it's answering to the question who. So this actually tells you how to identify a noun clause. But for the exam, for the purpose of the exam, you will be given half of the sentence and you will have to fill up the clause. So it's not going to be difficult, it's going to be very easy.